Disney has lost $3.87 billion in one night.
Disney has lost $4 billion since firing Jimmy Kimmel.
What happened?
Disney owns ABC, who fired Jimmy Kimmel for using his free speech, all because he made a joke about Trump and Charlie Kirk. So people instantly started to unsubscribe from Disney, Hulu, and all the other companies they own. As a result, Disney lost $4 billion in evaluation in one night.
How was the $4 billion calculated?
They lost $4 billion in market value alone because people are disavowing using Disney ever again, or as much as they can. So that doesn't even count for all the subscriptions and lack of tickets they're going to sell, to include all the merch people used to buy. This is a countrywide boycott. It's also going to affect any Disney collaboration opportunities, making investors lose confidence. Some people are saying, why do people care this much about Jimmy Kimmel getting fired over that? They'll ruin Disney.
Do the right thing and you won't be boycotted.
You mean like Target? But if you like Disney-owned apps like Hulu, why would you stop watching it because you didn't like one thing they did?
Because if we sit idly by and allow this to happen, this will only get worse for me and you in the future.
I didn't understand any of that. If I want to go to Disneyland, I'm going to go to Disneyland.
You don't even have money for Disneyland.
The powers of the people 2024. I'm still going to go to Disneyland. That's my benefits.
Disney. Are you listening? Are we talking about the B? The B for the billions and the B for the bills. How are you guys doing? Thank you for tuning in. I bet y'all doing good. Let's jump right into this one because this is still buzzing on our internet. Now we are talking about the B. The B for the billions for Disney because they are losing in the B. And the B for the bills because the customers, they are refusing to pay the bills to Disney for them to get the billions. You even know what I mean? Yes, it's getting crazy. I don't know who told Disney to go this route. I just don't know who told them to go this route. It's like they did not learn from the history. That's why a lot of people are coming out saying, have you forgotten what happened to Target? Target is still like struggling to get people back to their store for people to shop. And now y'all want to go on that same path? Y'all people are just coming online. They are just like, in a way, like making fun of them in a way and standing strong with Jimmy Kimmel, in a way, just standing strong with the freedom of speech. And they are speaking it with their wallet. I will be rolling your clips. Let's watch the clips. Credit to the creators. Had your comment down there.
Disney ain't know how serious this shit could get. As of today, Disney lost about $4 billion for playing around with the play around. Mind you, you got people that work for Disney, stars, etc., saying boycott Disney, Hulu, everything else. Shit's so serious on that Hulu app. When you try to cancel it, because you know that shit is $9.99 a month, they telling you, hold on, wait a minute. Don't cancel. We'll give it to you for $2.99 a month for the next X, Y, and Z, and then it'll go back to $9.99 a month. Now, we don't want that. Ask Target, ask Walmart, and ask everybody else who went against the grain how they got their understanding. See, what everybody got to understand is that you got the big company, but we have to spend the money. So I say that to say this. Don't let them keep playing with us. As long as we allow them to keep playing with us, they're going to play with us, and they're going to do shit they're not supposed to do. That shit that they did, I don't want to mention it because you know how TikTok is, but they wasn't supposed to do it. Regardless of who told them to do it, they was not supposed to do it. So keep showing Disney. Make them an example. I'm out.
Disney Plus, yeah, y'all could go ahead, hit the road, Jack.
That was your mistake, getting scared by the FCC.
The Disney adults done did it. The Disney adults done did it. Disney done lost $3.87 billion. This is crazy. We ain't getting no more new series, no more new movies for a hot minute.
People are speaking with their wallets again. I love it when people speak with their wallets because these companies do their crap and they don't understand anything but one thing. Profits. And Disney thought that it was too big to be affected by the choices of the people. They about to learn today. All over the place. Hundreds of thousands of people are canceling their Disney subscriptions. And not just Disney Plus, but their season park passes, Disney cruises, Hulu, ESPN, all of it. I mean, the people are calling to sink Disney the same way they sank Target and Tesla. And they can do it too. And all of this because Disney decided to push for the cancellation of Jimmy Kimmel. Disney stocks fell 2.4% on Wednesday, the same day that they announced the suspension of Kimmel. And they have lost an estimated $3.5 to $4 billion with a B since that day. Now, I know that there'll be people in the comments saying, but they're worth $200-300 billion. So a few $1 billion is nothing to them. Tell that to them, because reporting says that they're kind of freaking out. Celebrities with Disney Plus shows, like the lead actress of She-Hulk, is telling people to cancel their subscriptions. Ex-CEOs of Disney are coming out and saying that Disney should not have done that and they need to reinstate Kimmel back to his show. Reports are saying that Disney Discords, face-to-face meetings, and online meetings have been happening in the company to see what to do about reinstating Kimmel. Now, a note on that, Disney executives and the executives on the Jimmy Kimmel Live show said that Jimmy Kimmel did not cross any bounds. He didn't do anything to deserve to be suspended. But Bob Iger pushed for the suspension of Kimmel. Now, a note on Bob Iger. Homeboy needs to go. He needs to actually, retire and stay retired. Bob Iger had actually retired before C-19. But then with C-19 and everything that happened, the company started to lose profits and everybody kind of freaked out. Well, they bought Bob Iger back because he had been really good for the company before. But since he's been back, Homeboy has been making absolutely terrible choices. For one, there were massive layoffs in the company. Bob Iger is the reason why they got rid of Jonathan Majors, even though I will stand 10 toes down saying that Homeboy did not do anything to that crazy lady. And Bob Iger pushed for this as well. And there might be a reason why he pushed for this, but I'm going to actually get into that in another video. So let's put a pin in that one. But the reporting says that Jimmy Kimmel and his team are really skeptical of Disney and ABC right now. Couldn't imagine why. So talks are going on and have been since Thursday when it comes to reinstating him. However, his team is reportedly distrusting of Disney, and it's really hard to get assurances that something like this isn't going to happen again. Jimmy Kimmel is so popular that going independent would be nothing for him. So losing him actually hurts ABC and Disney, especially with everybody boycotting them, way worse than it would hurt Jimmy Kimmel. And as an aside, for the people that actually want to keep the pressure onto Disney, here is a list of companies that Disney is involved with. 1, Disney. Anything that has Disney in it is Disney. That's a given. But they're also the parent company of Pixar, ABC, Lucasfilms, so all of us Star Wars fans, Marvel, so all of us Marvel fans, 20th Century, which used to be 20th Century Fox, has now been acquired by Disney. For all of us X-Men fans, the FX network is also Disney, and National Geographic. Stay strong, Jay. Stay strong. Hulu and ESPN. Those are all Disney as well. So for those of us who want to keep the pressure on, those are the things, my entire life, to avoid if you want to keep the pressure on Disney right now. And pray to God that Universal does not screw up. Please, Universal, you are our only hope. And there is also a link in the link tree of my bio where you can sign a petition telling Disney to reinstate Kimmel. There are 32,000 signatures on it right now. I actually got that link from a creator called Tizzy. He had it in his bio, so I put it in mine to make it easier for my viewers to find it. So if you go to that link and sign the petition, that petition is going directly to Disney to tell them that we want Kimmel back where he belongs. But again, even if Disney wants Kimmel back, Kimmel and his team are now distrusting of Disney, which I completely understand. It's like a Johnny Depp type of situation. They want him, but he doesn't want them. I personally think that all of these people being let go to please Bone Spurs should just start their own media company. Some people said that they should join PBS. That's not necessarily how PBS runs their stuff, so it wouldn't really fit with the vibe of PBS. But perhaps all of these people who have now been snubbed, reporters being let go, commentators being let go, people losing their shows and things like that, perhaps they can just create their own entity and work for progressives for once, instead of trying to navigate under the guise of all of these MAGA Republicans who own all of these businesses and making them money so that they can take advantage of all these tax cuts while also trying to create a narrative normalizing all of the stuff that is going on in this country. I think they should probably just band together and create their own network, or just go independent.
Y'all, good morning. I know that everybody has heard about Disney and what's going on over there, right? We've all heard what's happening. But did y'all hear that over the last 2 days, 3 days since all of this started happening, that Disney has lost over $3.87 billion? I can't imagine losing $3.87 right now. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, people are canceling subscriptions, Disney, Hulu, ESPN. I love it. I love it. But I just want to say, y'all remember that story when we were growing up about King Midas, you know, and everything he touched turned to gold? Well, I think we need to start calling Syphilitic Sid King Midas, because everything he touches turns to shit and then disappears. I'm not laughing. Yes, I am. Because didn't they see what happened to Target? I just don't get it. You are one of the largest corporations on the planet. You could have simply just told fucker, no, we not doing this. Now, I'm sure, they gonna recover. Disney gonna recover. They'll bounce back sooner or later. But I have to say I love this for them. I'm glad I went last week because I won't be going for a while. And have y'all noticed too that here on this app, like every third advertisement is for Disney Plus and Hulu and all of that, and they bundle packages? So y'all know, y'all see it. Okay.
They thought this was a joke, but clearly it ain't. It ain't a joke. ABC, Walt Disney, you got here and you bent the knee. You capitulated. You got rid of Jimmy Kimmel because of outside demands from Next, Lex, Stick, whatever the hell the company is that own them 28 little networks, thinking that was enough pressure. Like, oh my God, we got to do what they say. We got to kowtow to the FCC. We got to kowtow to the president. We got to do what they say. And now look at you. And nobody really, let me tell you something. We were hanging on by a thread. There isn't shit on the Disney Plus that we really run behind. There ain't shit on the Hulu that we just got to see. Because I'm gonna tell you right here, I can get my documentary information, true crime stories from the TikTok. I can get them TikTok. I don't need you. And neither does the rest of America. So I'm here, a little surprise. We ain't going to Disneyland, Disney World up on that cruise. We're not going to take the Disney vacation. That's going to hurt you too, boo. They can have it. They can have all of it. They can say something. Not only do we sit in solidarity, but so does our children. Our children understand what's at risk. So they are okay with letting go of Mickey Mouse and his house and Daisy and Donna and whatever they do. Duck it, bitch, duck it. We gonna be all right. But so will Jimmy Kimmel, but you, you won't be.
And Disney, it might be time for y'all to call Jimmy Kimmel back. The company is literally facing a $3.8 billion loss. Listen, I don't know much about stock market value, but one thing I do know, losing $4 billion can't possibly be good. People are literally canceling their subscriptions and canceling their trips to Disney. People all over the world are standing behind Jimmy Kimmel. Even if Disney is worth over $208 billion, losing $4 billion in 3 days sounds worrisome. And don't let Jimmy Kimmel take this to court. I get everybody hates cancel culture, but sometimes it comes in handy when you want to get your point across. We've all been witnessing what's been going on with Target. People are very much embarrassed to be attached to Target. People are embarrassed to go in to Target. And there are people who stop shopping there completely. I don't care what anybody says, but boycotting works. So like I said, Disney, ABC Family, Freeform, y'all might want to get right.
Disney should have asked Target. They should have asked Target. I believe moving forward, all other big companies, if they want to go this same path, this same route, now they have two examples, Target and Disney, for them to learn from if they want to go this route. How do you guys feel about this whole thing? It's like the millionaires and the billionaires, they forgot that the $20 of the middle class, the $10 of the middle class, when all that little money comes together, that got power. This is the power of the $20, $10, and can y'all imagine they are losing in the bid because the customers refuse to pay their bills. That's the way I see it. We are talking about the bills right here. They're losing the billions because the customer refused to pay the bills. Y'all get it? That's the way I look at it. That is the way I look at it. Go down there in the comment section. How'd you comment? How do you see this whole thing? People are not just supporting or defending or be beside or behind Jimmy Kimmel. People are just defending the freedom of speech. And they believe the best way they can do it is their wallet. The $10, the $20 got power. And that's what we are seeing right here. Hide your comment down there. And I am going to see you in the next one. Thank you to all my return subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, do not forget to subscribe. What are you waiting for? This is the best place for you to get your daily gist. Bye for now.